Yeah, the numbers in Peel region are not improving, and that has health officials here warning the public that this battle is far from over. In Brampton, a number of additional measures are being taken to contain community spread, and the mayor had a message for young people.
You may not appreciate the severity of this virus, but you are spreading it in our community.
Stern words from Brampton's mayor after a sudden spike in the number of young people ages 20 to 29 testing positive.
You're putting loved ones, parents, grandparents at risk, and this reckless behavior must stop.
The spread happening in two settings, workplaces and illegal gatherings.
A lot of what we're seeing in Peel region are workplace as well as household clusters. And in respective workplaces, we are seeing a lot more working age individuals contracting COVID-19. And it's also important to remember that some of those are almost certainly driven as well by gatherings.
Brampton now taking additional measures, making it mandatory to wear a mask or face covering on public transit, a step not yet taken in Toronto. It has been a difficult few weeks for the region, which is reporting the second highest number of cases in Ontario, just after Toronto with nearly 5,000 cases. There's been a steady growth from 40 cases a day to 50 a day throughout the region.
Let me be clear, though. Our goal has always been and continues to be 0 new cases a day.
With restrictions slowly being lifted, GTA mayors and health officers had called on the province to consider a regional approach to reopening, which the Premier says he is now open to. A relief for Dr. Lawrence Lowe, who says Peel is just not ready.
We cannot forget what we are dealing with here. We may worry about a second wave, but we're not even done with our first.
Mississauga Mayor Bonnie Crombie echoing his thoughts.
We can't manage what we can't measure, and I look forward to hearing more about what a regional model for the GTHA might look like.
She's also calling on the provincial and federal government to work together to secure more funding for municipalities. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau promising $2.2 billion this week to help cities hit hard by the pandemic, but Crombie says that's not enough.
A strong recovery requires strong cities. We are the economic engines of our provinces and of our nation. Premier Ford and Prime Minister Trudeau, please do not let cities fail.
When asked what kinds of cuts the city is looking at making if they don't secure funding,
nothing will be sacred. We will have to make some dramatic cuts. We would be otherwise facing a 17% tax increase next year, which is unthinkable.
And let's compare those numbers in the Peel region, now bringing the GTHA's total to over 22,000. York region now well over 2,500 cases. Durham hitting 1,500 today. Meanwhile, Halton and Hamilton holding relatively steady at over 700 each. And one other note out of Brampton, there's been an increase in street racing as drivers take advantage of emptier roads. In the past week alone, police have laid 18 criminal charges and issued 280 traffic tickets.